One evening, a king was walking through the city with his assistant. He overheard a conversation that would change the course of a young woman's life. In the quiet of the night, they passed by a humble home where a mother and daughter were discussing their daily chores. The mother, who made a living selling milk, suggested adding water to the milk to increase the quantity and earn more money. "Why not add water to the milk before we sell it?" the mother said. "No one will know, and we'll have more to sell tomorrow." But the daughter, a young woman with a heart full of integrity, responded immediately, "Even if no one sees us, God does. We cannot be dishonest, even in private." Her words echoed through the night. Unbeknownst to her, the king stood outside her door, deeply moved by her sincerity and fear of deceiving others. He recognized her as an extraordinary person, one whose faith in the presence of one true God guided her every action, even when no one was watching. Honesty is a test of character. It shows not just when we are in public, but more importantly, when we believe no one is looking. This young girl's refusal to cheat, even in the privacy of her home, reflects a deep understanding that true honesty comes from recognizing the ever-present eyes of a higher power. She was guided by her faith in God, who sees all deeds, both seen and unseen. Her integrity represents the essence of true honesty. It is easy to maintain the appearance of truth when people are watching, but genuine honesty comes from within. It is born from an inner conviction that God, the ultimate judge, witnesses all actions. The next day, King returned to the palace and asked assistant to find out more about the family. Upon learning of the young woman's identity, he made a remarkable decision. He summoned his son and shared the story of the girl's honesty. He said, "Her honesty is a treasure. She fears God even in the privacy of her home. Marry her, for I believe that her character will bless our family." Son agreed, and the marriage was arranged. This union would go on to leave a profound legacy. The couple's descendants would include Umar Abdul Aziz, one of the most just and beloved rulers in history, often referred to as the fifth caliph for his dedication to fairness and moral leadership. And the king was Umar Khattab, the second caliph and one of the closest companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a towering figure in history, renowned for his justice and integrity. During his rule, Umar would walk the streets of his city at night in disguise to observe the lives of his people and ensure their well-being. This story is a reminder that our actions have consequences, not only for ourselves but also for those who come after us. The honesty of one young woman, shaped by her faith and trust in the one true God, led to a lineage of justice and righteousness that would impact generations. This tale highlights the significance of small, seemingly insignificant choices. The decision to act with honesty in private, where only God is aware, is a testament to a person's true character. This young woman understood that faith is not just about public displays of piety, it is about living with integrity in every moment, knowing that one's actions are always observed by a higher power. While this story is rooted in the life of a Muslim caliph and a young girl from centuries ago, its message transcends any specific religious identity. Honesty is a universal value, one that speaks to the deepest parts of the human experience. It is a trait that every person, regardless of religion, can recognize and admire. It reminds us that honesty requires courage and demands standing firm in our beliefs, even when it is difficult. Trust in God's judgment over human opinion speaks to the essence of faith. To live with integrity, knowing that there is always a higher power guiding us. In a world where the temptation to bend the truth can sometimes feel overwhelming, this story reminds us of the profound power of honesty. It reminds us that faith in the one true God is not just about rituals or religious acts. It is about living a life that reflects the values we hold dear, even when no one else is watching. This tale of honesty is a call to action for all of us to live with integrity, no matter the circumstances. It is a reminder that our faith in the one true God is reflected in every choice we make, and that true honesty is always rewarded, whether we see the results immediately or in the lives of those who follow.